little relaxation now, don't you? Well, before I actually do my little thing, I decided I'm going to make the work for the staff members here a little bit easier.
Yeah!
Good. I know I've got one participant. Anyhow, what I'm going to do, see, every year we have to give people an intelligence test. And rather than go to each person, which would take days and days and days, I'm going to give it to you all at one time. A good deal? Okay. So I ask, this is really important, that you answer very quickly. Okay, are you ready? Okay. What do you put in a toaster?
Toaster.
Oh my goodness, some of you have a little problem. You put it in a toaster to toast it, but you put the bread in. No use putting the toast in. Well, you know, some of you might better just take a little rest while I ask the other questions. Okay? Now you have to do something first with me before I ask the next question. Okay, would you say silk with me 10 times? Silk, 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 silk. How do you spell silk? S-I-L-K. What do cows drink?
Water.
Uh-oh, we had some that said milk. They drink water, don't they? Well, you know, some of your brains seem to be a little overworked and overstressed, you know. There might be some heat coming too. So, well, you might just kind of be a little more quiet because I only have 2 more questions to go. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Yes. Okay, the question is, if you build a red house with red bricks and a yellow house with yellow bricks and an orange house with orange bricks and a purple house with purple bricks, what kind of bricks do you use to build a greenhouse?
Green.
Glass, yeah, not green. I did hear a green, but most of you did pretty well, and maybe you should just rest for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, now I have one more question for those of you that still feel like you can handle a little bit. Okay, you have to listen really carefully on this one because you might have to do a little figuring. Okay, if you're driving a bus from, let's say, New York City to Philadelphia, and I need to get these numbers right and these towns right, so I'm going to look at my paper. If I can get them apart. Okay, when the bus gets to Staten Island, 17 people get on the bus. You got that? 17 people get on the bus. And in New Brunswick, 6 people get off the bus and 9 people get on. In Windsor, 2 people get off and 4 get on. Are you still with me? Then in Trenton, 11 people get off and 16 get on. Oh, I see those brains working. In Bristol, 3 people get off and 5 people get on. And in Camden, 6 people get off and 3 get on. And then the bus arrives in Philadelphia Station. Okay, here's the question. And say it as fast as you can so you're the first one. How old is the bus driver? I heard one person give an answer. She said 24. Anybody else have a possible answer? Couldn't you do those numbers that quickly? Well, you know, when we started, I said you were driving the bus. So you should have all known the answer. Oh my, I think you better take